Well, you had your tubes tied 15 years ago, but you had a miscarriage in 2016.
People's tubes do come untied. I didn't have them cut, burned, tied, gutted, any of that. Like, it happens.
Yeah, and I lost my testicle to cancer, but it grew back.
Okay, Mark, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you talking about this. You're taking sides here in the sense that you're on the children's side.
Yes.
You want what's in the best interest of the children, right?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you have them?
Yo.
And that's the only reason.
Got it.
That's the reason that I agreed to do this. I'm not here to heal a relationship between the sisters, although I would love for them to get along. I'm here because there are children caught in the middle. You objected to them being together at Christmas?
The way that they went about it. She was on, like, supervised visitation at my house, like, you know, come over, see that, and
Who
et cetera, et cetera.
supervises those visits, by the way?
I just have to be there. I don't sit there and hover over her by any
her
means.
choice. She has her daughter or her son watch us.
Yeah, my 15-year-old son babysits you because you're a grown woman, right?
We're not allowed. We weren't allowed to go to the store unless your son was with us. We weren't allowed to do anything unless your son was there. He comes back and tells you every little teeny. He took the phone when I called my baby to talk to her. He took the phone and said, "I'm not allowed to talk to her."
I was unaware that he took the phone away from her. Again, my issue was her coming, having come straight out of prison, whatever. Great. She's doing all these wonderful things that she's doing.
Aren't you happy for her?
I am happy for her, yeah, without a doubt. I have no reason not to be happy for her. Her and I don't, we have a huge communication barrier, her and I do. Like, that is an issue. But the thing is that I said I did not feel comfortable with her because of her history and everything that had happened and her being in prison and that I did not feel comfortable leaving her unattended with, like, to take the girls wherever she wanted to. Okay. So, yeah, supervised, if you want to say supervised, I guess, but it's just I need to make sure I'm there just because.
You're sure you haven't been drinking?
Yeah.
Because you seem to be slurring your words, is all I'm saying.
No, I'm just dehydrated right now. But
Okay.
no, I haven't been drinking.
Would you like some water?
Yeah, that would be great.
You say she's a pathological liar. Why do you say that?
We've just witnessed it on multiple occasions. There was an instance where she had a car accident, and she claimed that somebody had hit her car, and I was told at a later time that she rear-ended a car while driving drunk, and they have video evidence of her doing this and leaving the scene of the accident.
Awesome.
And she also faked a pregnancy for the courts.
Okay, tell me about this. You said she represented to the court that she was pregnant and had...
Were you there?
Well, obviously I wasn't there.
So then you don't know,
Well,
do
your
you?
ex-husband and one of your children also got a hold of me and told me these.
Well,
'Cause they weren't there
he
either.
wasn't
Because it
there,
was-
but there was a motion filed with the court for paternity testing by the ex-husband.
Yeah? I lost the baby. I'm sorry.
You said you had a baby on 12/26/16?
My son's birthday.
Okay, my daughter's birthday's the next day. What's the point?
This child that you mysteriously lost in a pregnancy that you
Mysteriously lost?
didn't
Like,
have.
I misplaced my child somewhere? Really? Nice try.
I'm sorry for your loss. When did you lose the child?
Was in November, late November.
But you did give birth, right?
No, I had a miscarriage.
Because the motion says you gave birth.
On December.
What motion? From where?
Court docket.
On December 26, 2016, defendant gave birth. Plaintiff unsure he is the father of this child.
Never seen that before.
You can look it up because it's online, because it's all public information.
I've never seen that document
It
before.
was sent to your house.
Yeah, we have the actual document.
Can I see it?
Sure. Yeah, we'll bring it out. Did you go to court with a pillow under your...
No, I was pregnant. Like I said, the first time my ex and I went to court, I was
Because
pregnant.
Mark says you're a pathological liar, stuffed a pillow under your shirt. You used his birth date information in court, and the court documents say that you had a child on 12/26/16. This is the motion for
child support
paternity testing here that was filed in response to you asking for child support. He's saying she's going to have to prove that I'm the father of this child.
What's the date on this? April 4th? I've never seen this, honestly. I have no reason to make up this whole huge, like, elaborate pregnancy thing. How is that going to help me maintain custody of her daughters. What do I have to benefit
Well,
from that in regards
right
to
now
her
is
daughters?
evidence of your character, which
What's
isn't
your character?
questioned.
Because you're a junkie too.
Okay, so I'm a little confused about what's going on, but this sister that everyone is angry with, she's raising the other sister's kids while she was in prison and now she's out. And the whole family claims that she's a pathological liar. So far, we haven't seen evidence of anything, but it is weird that she says she had a miscarriage, but the court says she gave birth. So I'm not entirely sure what the hell is going on, but I guess we're about to find out.
My sister Trisha was deceitful, deceived my kids.
I have not been able to contact my girls since Christmas. My brother Mark picked him up for Christmas from Christy, and he called me over. He wanted me and my family to see the girls.
Mark knew Trisha and my mom and our dad was not supposed to be there. They went behind my back. Everybody who was not supposed to be around my kids was there, and they just had like this wonderful weekend. I asked them, why would you do that? Their answer to me was, we wanted all the kids to have a good Christmas. They have Christmas at my house. You just called me a bad mom. You're done. I'll never speak to them again.
What is your character? Wait, what is your character?
You want to question my character right now? You want to question my character?
I am
the one
happy
who
for
went
you.
to your house, got all of your children on Christmas that you weren't able to give them, brought them to my house, and gave them a Christmas, a holiday with the family.
How do you know I didn't provide Christmas for my kids? Were you there?
Well-
Were you at my house on Christmas morning?
I was literally at your house,
On
Christy.
Christmas morning.
I was at
on
your
Christmas
house.
morning. You were at my
I
house
saw
on
your
Christmas.
house. I saw the condition of your house.
Were
I
you
took
at
the
my
kids
house
home.
on Christmas morning?
You know, I asked the
Okay.
kids, what do you want for
Pointless
dinner
to
tonight?
talk
And
to
they
you.
said, we
Can I-
haven't eaten at all today.
'Cause
I
Phil-
fed them at 7 o'clock that night. I fed them at 7 o'clock, and they said they hadn't
It was a
eaten all day
week.
because you'd been sleeping the whole
Oh,
day.
yeah. 'Cause
The house was in that condition.
I
I
have
get to the house,
a
you're asleep.
17-year-old, a 15-year-old, and then the girls are 13 and 9. You mean to tell me that I have to make them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch?
I'd like to finish this point
Sorry.
because this is instructive to me. Because the representation was made to the court that there was a son born on 12/26/16, but actually your son was born on 12/26/16, and the local newspaper, we checked to see if there was a birth.
Right,
There were
because
no-
I did not have a baby. I had a miscarriage.
Well, we checked, and there were no child deaths with Christy as a surname, as a mother. We checked 8 local hospitals. There were no birth mothers recorded with
Did I
your
say
name.
I had a stillborn? There's a difference between a miscarriage and a stillborn. It's not going to be in the newspaper if you have a miscarriage. When does that get published in the newspaper?
So that was with,
That was with my ex-husband.
yeah. Did you also claim you were pregnant with your ex-boyfriend?
No,
Are you pregnant?
no, I'm not, and I'm currently not claiming I'm pregnant at all.
We actually have a statement from him. He said, I dated Christy from August 17 to December 17. Christy moved me into her home right away. I immediately started giving her my entire paycheck each month, approximately $3,000 total. During our time together, Christy called the police on me 4 times, claiming I was being physically abusive. I was never arrested. It was completely untrue. Christy treats Trisha's children like evil stepchildren. She yells at them for no reason and sometimes doesn't feed them, especially when she runs out of money. Christy is definitely an alcoholic. She drinks 2 to 3 bottles of tequila per week. Christy pops pills like candy, but it is prescribed medication. Recently, she sent me a text with a picture of a positive pregnancy test. Christy claimed she was pregnant with my child. I deleted the text as I did not want my current girlfriend to see them.
Oh, deleted the text. How convenient for him.
Well, we can recover them.
I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. Go for it. I don't have a problem with it.
The ex-husband said, I knew Christy wasn't pregnant because she got her tubes tied.
15 years ago, I did have my tubes tied. One of them.
Yeah. How did you have a miscarriage?
Because when I had my tubes tied, it's been known to happen. They can come undone. Just give up. Just be quiet.
Well, you had your tubes tied 15 years ago, but you had a miscarriage in 2016.
Because I just had to have the one tied because I was having problems with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is a whole nother medical condition. And people's tubes do come untied. I didn't have them cut, burned, tied, gutted, any of that. Like, it happens. I mean,
Yeah, and I lost my testicle to cancer, but it grew back.
But you have a child, right? But you have a child? You have a child, right? With one?
Well-
You have a child. You just disproved your own theory.
Look, I want to talk about what Christy said to Trish's daughters that we have on tape. We'll look at it when we come back.
Christy's addicted to prescription.
Christy's always had pill bottles all over the house.
She had a plastic bag full of 20 to 30 prescription pill bottles that she sorted out in front of us like it didn't matter at all. We've had conversations with Christy where she nodded off mid-sentence.
Medications are prescribed to me and strictly monitored. I have to take medication daily for anxiety, and I have really bad arthritis.
I believe that she is drunk and high around my girls. I'm willing to take a test to prove that I'm clean.
I will gladly take a test just to prove, no, there's nothing in my system that is not supposed to be there.
Well, I'll take you at your word for that. I mean, Christy says she has legal custody and Trisha is never getting them back. That seems like a radical and vindictive statement to me.
I'm sorry if that's the way that it comes across. I mean, I have a right to express how I feel, just like she does, just like he does. I am very protective of all of the kids. Her oldest daughter does not have autism like she claims. I sent all the documentation to the producers verifying that. She had her daughter on several medications. She does not take them. She does not need them. Yeah, I am a mom. I struggle at times. I'm taking care of 4 kids.
I'm taking care of the kids right now while you're here.
My babysitter is.
And who's your babysitter?
Why is that any of your business? I'm not going to say her name on national TV.
There isn't
Thank
one.
you.
Because I know for a fact that your ex-boyfriend is the one that's there feeding them right now.
That's so funny. Okay. You've been to my house while we've been here. Like, that has nothing to do with what we're trying to discuss. Like, the point is that if she wants to get her kids back, her and I've got to learn how to communicate and come to some kind of an agreement. Yes. I have said numerous times that no, she's not going to get them back for me. She says I'm in it for the money. Well, we showed $28.50 a month. I'm loaded off your 2 kids. Great.
It's more than you make at your job.
Excuse me?
It is.
Where do you work?
I am on a medical disability leave. Thank you.
You got fired for stalking.
No, I didn't. Can you prove that? No.
I mean, it's public knowledge. It's all on the docket.
Okay.
My crew was filming with Christy in her home when and listen, this was not prompted by us. She asked Trisha's daughters who they would prefer to live with. Here's what they had to say.
So, she wants to get custody of you guys back. How do you feel about that?
I feel she hasn't talked to us, so I don't think she has a right to.
Okay. How do you feel? You can have your own opinion. You do not have to, give me your honest opinion.
I feel like she has to talk to us more and be a better mom to be able to take custody of us.
If you could choose in an ideal world, and I said, okay, girls, it's up to you. You would see her and be able to see me as much as things go. Would you choose to live with her or choose to stay here?
I would choose to stay here.
Okay, why would you decide that?
Because I feel safer and I feel like this is a better family than what our mom could be.
What do you feel?
Yeah, that it's safer, and because usually we just eat fast food all the time over there.
Out of your own children's
We're too
mouths.
afraid to say anything in front of her.
Yeah,
Well-
because I said you could don't be afraid to hurt feelings, say what you want. They're so afraid of me.
Yes, they are. Okay.
So I don't know what was up with that line of questioning. I think it's okay to ask them, hey, your mom is around now. What do you want? What do you feel comfortable with? What are your boundaries? But the way she was asking it seemed like you could kind of tell that there was an answer that she was hoping to hear. And I feel like the kids would have also recognized that there was an answer she was hoping to hear. and that's not good. And that on top of her apparently faking pregnancies and lying about pregnancies with her 1 tube. I don't know what is going on with this woman, but it's really sketchy.
I have a real problem with that interaction.
With asking them what they would.
Yeah.
Well, they.
To front them out like that. And look, I've been doing this for 45 years, and that's inappropriate.
To ask them where, if they, in an ideal world where they could see whoever they want. I wasn't, the reason I asked
To
them.
discuss them, those questions in that way, with that demeanor, is abusive.
Oh, okay.
You put them on the spot with you directly
That's
in front of
inappropriate.
them.
And
Nobody asked you.
I'm just telling you. And look, I think I have some things that both of you need to hear. 2 children that hang in the balance here. Christy is currently the custodial parent here. Tricia is out of prison. She says she's paid her debts to society and she wants custody of her children back. I'm interested in what's in the best interest of these children. Are you?
Yeah, I want them to have her be a part of their lives, for sure. Mm-hmm. Every child deserves the right to have their parents be an active, positive influence in their life. I don't have a problem with that at all. I've never had a problem with that. I don't want her to miss out on any more stuff. I don't. And that is my honest opinion. I love her. She's my sister. I'll always love her. I offered
Because you're lying, Christy.
to have all of us go to counseling so we could figure out the best way for you and I to individually
Who did you
contact.
offer this to?
To you and to your lawyer.
No.
Yeah.
You don't even let me call. I call all the time. I was calling, and then don't ever call here. Don't ever keep my... I mean, you want me to be consistent, but the inconsistencies are because of you. I'm trying. I've tried to come and visit. I've tried to call. I've tried and tried
You
and tried.
did
And
come
the
and
girls,
visit, yeah.
the girls see me come and visit, and then they see me not come at all because you won't let me tell them when I'm going to see them again, or won't let me tell them when I'm going to call them again. But all of a sudden, you're mad because of something, and I can't see them anymore. And then I get to see them again, and then I can't see them again. That's not fair to my children. I can't do that.
It wasn't
to them.
fair for them for you to check out on them either.
I've owned up to everything that I did and
Just
have worked
saying.
since then. Why are you still holding that against me?
Because you don't understand to the degree that it has affected them.
It's still affecting them because you're letting it continue to affect them. I can't fix it or do anything to change if you don't let me.
You haven't proved any way that you're trying to. What have you done? Besides come to my
won't
house and
let me.
complain. What have you done besides come and complain when you've been at my
This girl's
house?
done everything. She's turned her entire life around.
That's for her. Good for her. I'm talking about for her daughter. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. That's not what I'm talking
Well,
about.
we're talking about that because that's important.
You have said numerous times that she will never get those children back. I want you to reconsider your position. I think you said that in anger. I think you don't mean that. I hope you don't mean that.
Okay. Well, accusations that have been thrown my way, false accusations, how is that going to help me make that decision?
Well,
because
you make my point perfectly, because I think...
that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, I think this. I think that you are making your determination about what happens with these children based on your relationship with her rather than on what's in the best interest of the children.
Okay.
I think if she says things that hurt your feelings or upset you, then you use these children as pawns
No,
and say,
I do
okay,
not.
you want to make false accusations at me, you will never see these children again. I think that's exactly what's happening there. I think you are saying, if you're pissing me off, so you're not going to ever have these children back. And I think that is not in the best interest of the children. You have both made unfounded accusations against each other. You have made false accusations against her, have you not?
Yeah, I've expressed my opinion, but not.
And they were wrong. You said she has no job, she's still doing this,
Right,
she's still
that
doing
was
that.
disputed.
Wrong,
Right. Yeah,
wrong.
it was disputed.
And you've made accusations against her. They may be wrong. I mean, both of you need to stop hurling accusations. I don't care if you guys see eye to eye right now on factual history. What I care about is what's in the best interest of these children. What's going to happen If you two don't mature and deal with this between you, you're going to wind up in the court system. And I'm telling you, you don't want for a forensic study to be done here, because this can blow up in a really bad way. There are more than 2 children involved here.
That's the only reason I'm here is because I vowed to try to resolve this. Otherwise, I would have said, take me to court. Good luck. But I'm here.
Well, then stop saying she's never going to get her kids back. The best interest of the children is to be with a healthy biological parent. What I am recommending here is that you guys allow me to get a family transition counselor to come in and make a plan to transition in an orderly fashion these children back to you in a healthy way. And that doesn't mean go home and pack up their stuff. That means this has to be phased, this has to be orderly, this has to be something that doesn't put shock to the children.
That's what I was trying to do.
It means you two have to work together, and we have to phase this in with the kids, and they need to be forever active in your life, and you guys need to work together.
Then why is she constantly saying that I can't take care of them, that I haven't taken care of them? Because if I haven't taken care of them, they would have been in foster care. They would have been removed from my care and placed in the foster care system. So if I'm such a horrible person, why did you agree to allow me to have them in the beginning?
Aren't you glad that she took these children
Yeah,
instead of
I'm so
foster care?
happy that she
and have
did.
you told her that?
Yes, I've told her
And don't you
so
tell her
many
that
times.
now?
No, you don't. Still tell me. You don't tell me
You
that.
don't let me even talk to you.
But you just lied on national TV. You don't tell me that. You've never said
Yes,
that.
I have said that.
Well, you're
Christy.
telling her that now.
I've told you so many times that I'm grateful for that. It's hard to tell you that in any instance in the last 6 months, because all you've been doing is coming at my throat with everything how these kids are yours.
I'm asking, in the best interest of these children, that you two bury the hatchet. We don't need a sister war here. Work this out between you. If the government gets involved, you're not going to like it.
Neither is she.
You're not going to like it. Do not let the government get involved in you. We don't want the government in our family.
I don't want that. I have been trying to avoid that.
Then let me get a family counselor in here to work out a transition plan. Will you participate in that? Will you participate in that?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't trust her. She just lied about a whole bunch of stuff. Everything. Saying I don't feed my kids. Come on. If I didn't feed my kids, Children's Services would have taken them away from me a long time ago. It's none of the business what I do in my own home. It's my home. She's the one who put her children in my home. And she flipped my entire house upside down. It's gonna be worse. I was treated so unfair. It should have been me and her and only me and her, not my little brother.
You're upset.
Yeah, I have a right to be upset.
Dr. Phil wants to offer you guys a plan and some help. Okay, I'm Anthony Haskins. I'm the resource director here at the show. What Dr. Phil wants for you guys is to be able to amicably sit down with a third party and create a strategy and a plan. Will you?
If I say no, then you guys will take all 4 of the kids away from me.
No, that's not. We don't have.
Stop. I'm done talking to you two.
We don't have the power to take your children away, and nobody wants to do that.
That's what you just said. Am I,
No.
where did I misunderstand you then?
The
She
plan.
can try to take me to court. She tried, and it was not successful. Hence why we're here.
I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight.
No, it's not going to happen overnight. The only person she cares about is herself. As if she actually cared about her daughters. I do believe she loves them with all of her heart. I will never deny that, ever. I know she loves her daughters. But where have you been since Christmas? Have you talked to me at all?
You told me not to call you.
No,
Christy.
stop.
No,
I
I'm
have
not
not
going
spoke-
to.
I have
You
not
asked me a
spoke-
question, I'm answering it.
I have
You
not
don't
spoke-
you tell me to not call you. Do not call me. Do not contact me anymore. Those are the messages that I have. Every time that I have not called you or not
Okay, we're
contacted
done.
you, every time.
Take me to court.
She just doesn't want me to have them.
Well,
That's all it is. She just doesn't. She has no reason. There's nothing there. She's just mad at me, so she doesn't want me to have my kids. It's the end of it. Because really, the only reason I haven't contacted her is because I have the messages. They say, "Do not contact me anymore." She's changed her number. She refuses to answer the phone. Like, I've called and called. I have records that say, at least that I wrote down, that said, I called, no one answered. I called, no one answered. I called, no one answered. I tried to come over, she said no. I tried to do this, she said no.
I'm gonna bring her back in. Let's try to have round 2.
She really doesn't want me to have him, so I don't know.
I feel right now in particular she's feeling very humiliated and attacked, and she's kind of like a cornered rabid animal, so she's like lashing out.
Come on in. It's good to see you. What's on your mind?
I'll do it. I'll try it.
What made you change your mind?
Because I'm a better person. I'm doing it for the girls. That's it. I'm not doing it because of anybody else.
That's good. Thank you. Good job. Okay.
We're surprised she came back in.
Yeah. I didn't think she'd come back, but she did, so. So maybe it wasn't a total lose, huh?
That was good.
Okay.
Okay, so in this episode, we have Christy, who's raising her sister Trisha's children because Trisha was in jail and maybe she had a problem with substance abuse or something. I don't know. Her life was wild and reckless, I guess, and she was not properly taking care of her children, and so Christy took them. Christy clearly, in my opinion, does not want to return the children. From her perspective, I can understand that. You know, I don't know exactly how long she's been taking care of these children, but I'm sure she's bonded with them and she loves them and cares about them and feels very strongly about them. She refers to them as my children. So she really feels like they're her kids. And if her sister was unable to care for them and this kept them from going into the system, then that's very understandable. It's also understandable that she might be hesitant to immediately return the children. You know, she may want to see that her sister has really changed her life, and it's such a huge change for kids. It's very disruptive. You don't want any psychological or emotional harm to come to the children and like suddenly being transferred to their birth mother. But at the same time, I think she clearly doesn't even want Trisha to visit or have any kind of relationship with her, right? Because she keeps setting her up for failure. She says, don't visit, don't call. And then she says, well, the kids don't want to see you because you don't visit or call. Like, she's putting her in a really difficult position where Trisha probably feels like she has to adhere to these rules because Christy has legal custody, right? So she probably feels like she can't just visit or call just because she wants to. She has to listen to what Christy says, and then Christy turns around and uses that against her, saying, well, you aren't even here and the kids want to see you come in to visit, and look, you don't visit. Well, how convenient. It does also appear that Christy has some behavioral issues or some issues with character. Maybe there's some man watching the kids during this taping instead of a babysitter. Maybe she's lying about multiple pregnancies. She's definitely very hostile and aggressive. So I don't know, what do you guys make of this, I guess is what I'm asking. What do you think? Do you think that the family was right to come at Christy this hard, this aggressively? Do you feel like Christy needs to start working towards returning these children to their biological mother? Do you think it's better that the kids stay with Christy? Do you think that Christy really is putting the kids' best interests first as a priority, or is she just protecting herself because she doesn't want to give up these kids because she loves them? You know, Trisha said at the end when they were in the office that Christy just hates her, so she basically wants to punish her by not giving her kids. And maybe that plays a role somewhat, but really I think the real issue is just that Christy loves the kids and thinks of them as hers, and she just doesn't want to give that up. She feels like she's their mom and she wants to continue being their mom. But you guys let me know what you thought about this and who you think should have these children and who you support, who you disagree with. Whatever, let me know. Drop it in the comments.